a game of numbers.
It's a game of numbers, and NPP is working very hard. Say, yeah. We don't know anything about what we are doing. The thing is a game of numbers.
Yeah. Now let's come
to the moral and the national interest of it. Parliament, your constitution, 1992 constitution, very, very clear. Obviously, you president, circumstances are obviously the president. Obviously, you ministers, deputy ministers, speaker of parliament, even member of parliament who cross carpet here. There's no any provision in your constitution. It's a choir of and sitting member of parliament. Ebra, and you're on the resign. And the cacao. Do you know why? It didn't anticipate a parliament and Casabrano. You are members out of the this. In Intina, we or the 172 no. The challenge speaker no. Say petition be for member to be referred. It has to be only by another member of parliament. It is.
Okay, so Sautie aha ni nani say Honorable Sarah Joasafua Speaker Babin Ekase was citing before the Privileges Committee because number one, I want people to understand, say, with this our current political dispensation, there is no experienced parliamentarian in Ghana more than the current speaker, Right Honorable Abambabi. What a parliament since 1992 till date, what a parliament. He has been a parliamentarian since 1992 to 2020, right? And a one contestee. Now we're a speaker of parliament. Don't forget, say, standing orders of parliament. Right Honorable Abambabi, what Robi, edit to war and net year amendment said early 2001 or so. Year amendment or mudasu yusu. So if even you know the standing orders Kurana, won't change the onotina semaya troye. Again, Right Honorable Abambabi is a lawyer. And he won kasano where your authority on his own, where your authority when it comes to the law, when it comes to the standing orders, when it comes to the happenings of the the parliament. And to men none say, Right Honorable Abambabi best sorry. Now I can say, hey, Mr. Aracle, may I tell your friends, Debbie, or be making some checks, or be making some consultations be with one or two people, but no, I can say, okay, this is too much, so I will cite the person. That is one. So, Right Honorable Abambabi, one sorry preoccupé, and can say, hey, Adwasafo, may I tell before the Privileges Committee in order for you to get removed from Parliament. And ye. Because he himself is an authority when it comes to parliamentary happenings. Yes, or ye nipa ye bet mensuano e de adunu de ekoso of parliament. De tosubiu. The question you and I should ask one another and say, and this is why Mika say, me, dede na ne ye mu dudu na no ne ye no. It's not about the e-levy, just the e-levy. It borders on protecting the constitution. Because he said the Honorable Kayan was saying, constitution no anchre how to remove a parliamentarian from parliament. And that is where I totally disagree. You know why? A member of parliament shall vacate his seat in parliament. C. If he is absent without the permission in writing of the speaker and he is unable to offer a reasonable explanation to the parliament, to the parliamentary committee on privileges on 15 sittings of a meeting of parliament during any period that parliament has been summoned to meet and continues to meet. A member of parliament, just understand the wording. And in order not to confuse you, I want you to look at something here.
Original copy of the Constitution. My signature.
Original copy of the Constitution.
I the call referendum. No, my signature. All the Consultative Assembly for a signature. To the fact is, Yaka say, Obi netimi interpret the Constitution. Yanka say, o import new words in French Constitution. No, none. The meaning no emutu.
Okay.
When the meaning is clear, written in black and white, and you said that Constitution no. We Constitution in language so easy to understand.
What's it? So what's it? A kasi and none.
Nanya Nintini Kase Nanu ruling way, no more than the intention number two. Because Supreme Court to say, or no to say your intention to be now move way conflict of interest situation and the right of representation. And now Muka say, say, any actual constitution. Your intention, they say. You may value right of representation no, over the avoidance of conflict of interest. And I make us say, well, man, that your intention now because any idea you move, Treasure say, Ghanaians and Munim say, Sebi, on previous Suku Hui and Papa Jimmy. Wajimi, and Fau Suku, Papa Jimmy, David.
So Ghana for the me person shey na ne say General Secretary of the NDC esi odun ketia say constitution no man trobro for say be ya obi antiase. They wrote it in such a way say obi akanya obetiase. Enti you cannot come and tell me so oh there is a spiritual understanding of the constitution or the spiritual understanding of the latter and the spirit. Forget about the spirit. Obi no work spiritual school to understand a language. Ye ni spiritual school. The way you can ya wuti ase and utimijina baby e kan ema obi ti ase no san obi ati ase. So forget about the spiritual one ye ni spiritual school of understanding bia we wiase baby a te mumfa no to nchen. Moreover no nipa na wo ye authority no general isi odun ketia say wo mo chiro constitution wono ni signature kura wo first referendum ma wo mo ye wono ni signature wo na wo mo constitution o man chiro say obi kanya won ti ase. And on this note, I'm entreating each and every Ghanaian, download the constitution, read it at your own purview, at your leisure time. Now also think you may be a koso because say you have no right to speak about happenings in parliament because one kind constitution. That is what we have been told today. And we need right so because one kind constitution, you know. So I entreat each and every one of you. May I have every right to speak because my kind, and me that's so kind. And I know, say, most of you sumu kind until you have right to speak. And mon kind krana, that is how we start. Now, according to the constitution, if you are absent from parliament, 15 sittings of parliament consecutively, without any reasonable justification in writing to the speaker of parliament, constitution is say, a member of parliament shall vacate his seat in parliament. And I will do condition by. We just heard the member of parliament was say constitution is how to remove a president, how to remove the, but it doesn't show in the constitution how to remove a member of parliament. This is the constitution. And ye be beyond a constitution backup. I am throwing the question out there. They should tell us, baby, a constitution car say, yen chia member of parliament 12,000 Ghana cedi a month. They should tell us, baby, a constitution car say, yen chia minister in Ghana $14,000 a month, 14,000 Ghana cedi a month. Omun try baby a constitution car say, yen chia president 49,000 Ghana cedi a month. Omun chire baby a constitution car say police for any military for any immigration for this is how they should undertake their training, and this is the kind of akodia etuoni sekan any bomb ni wanwanya e woso mu use. It is not captured in the constitution, but the constitution recognized the police service, article 200. The constitution recognized the military the armed forces, article 210. But when you read there, it doesn't specify how they should do their training. When you read Article 71 of the Constitution, where emoluments, ex gratia, anyone why war our president a set 3-member committee to determine how to pay MPs, how to pay retired MPs. Lusu as Graciano. It doesn't specify, say, when an MP is someone is elected as an MP, the person should be paid this amount. It doesn't specify in the constitution. Again, when the constitution under chapter 20, local government and decentralization local government, it doesn't say 5% 5% reserve na idea to our district assembly no constitution can say 5% you know 50 million and 100 million and 1 billion. It doesn't say, it only said 5% of annual generated taxes, you know, or income, you know, should be directed or channeled to district assembly common fund. So the fact say constitution say if an MP is absent from parliament for 15 consecutive days without any reasonable justification, should vacate his seat, you know. Constitution does not need to tell you, say, sonensa na chin free parliament, sonenai na chin anasoniti. However, you are going to make sure the person, you know, is going to be removed from parliament, you know. It is at your own discretion as parliamentarians and the speaker of parliament. But constitution is say when you violate this article, you should vacate your seat. The question we should ask is say, Adwoa Safo, Kene Japan, any Henry Koti, have they violated this article or not? They have violated it. And Abambabe is not a pushover person. It's not just any ordinary parliamentarian. When nim de oye, I will nim say Adwoa Safo violate sa article way. No one sorry I say me person me didn't know me citing it before the privileges committee. In any case, constitution is say when you violate, you have to vacate your seat. Then no, it proceeds to say you will be cited by the speaker to the privileges committee. So what's a man then now what or the buy and make sense. Then na jaw so asama wo kan if it doesn't make sense. I was say my parliament biom. We all saw what happens to Jachukwesi. He is prevented from coming to parliament on eve of 6 January 2001. You people have to muzzle up to make sure you get him in parliament. So Adwoa Safo, if we are going to if you are going to follow the constitution word by word, letter by letter, na ye be apply you when see a member parliamenta. One no one so be parliament. I've been telling Ghanaians. Some of us, you know, kakra ye huni say our parliamentarians have been saying this more than 100 times. Our political leaders, you know, because they don't go by word for word with what the constitution says. Some of them even have the gut to tell Ghanaians and say, if we are going to go word for word here, and no business will commence in parliament. Well, when you come to America, when you go to all the developed countries now, you envy. They follow the laws, you know, word for word. Someone him say, you will not follow the word for word. So make it an open constitution so that everybody can say whatever they want. So the constitution is say, so if violated article 97.1, you have to vacate parliament. Whatever you are going to do in the constitution, they say the person should vacate the seats. And that's why me say, I don't care about the numbers game in parliament. I care about protecting the constitution. Article 1 clause 3, defense of the constitution, article 1 clause 3, subsection 5. Defense of the constitution. Yebeduro. Enti Adwoa Safo afoma wa form speaker of parliament enya, excuse my language, ignorant person. No we say one form mrano, na was say me be cited to the privileges committee. To the extent say and then you catch say ye dede your constitution no cry ye and we are ignorant. Constitution. I think article 13 of the constitution under chapter 5 general fundamental human rights and freedom. Article 13 the right to life. The right to life, you know, is talking about say nobody has the right to take the life of one another unless under the order of court of competent jurisdiction. That should tell you say court a death sentence is still legal in Ghana. bebre ya condemn omo de ya intina prisoner wa kra no mo friend say oh you were condemned section because they are sentenced to death, but it is only left for a president to sign for them to be killed. But what I want to draw your attention is say when you read Article 13 of the Constitution now, it gives the right for someone to be condemned to death. It doesn't say by hanging, by shooting, by lethal injection. It doesn't say that. But by the discretion of the court and the subsidiary laws which will conform with the Constitution, and I be determined say your sentence will be to death for your money too, and I want panier, and I say you're hanging. But Constitution, in Sawam, thank you very much, Fauzia Karim. Thank you very much. Sorry, Fatia Karim. It doesn't say under Article 13 of the Constitution, and say your final obi your sentence will be death sentence. Yen shootuno, and I want a penny and I hanging. It is not in the Constitution. But whether the shark swallow Yona or Yona swallow the shark, at least there was a swallow. And the Constitution say obi a bibi say young kuna na the second one ubon a panio uboni tuo hangino. At least at the end of the day, the pakwana and wawu. So we shouldn't be told today because people are running away from their incompetence, passing e-levy, shifting the blame to some of us who were doing everything possible to support them, to awaken them from their slumber. Say the channel now is not going to safeguard the community, the masses. They are pushing the blame. Say even Constitution say if you violate this article, you should be removed from Parliament. However, you are going to be removed from Parliament is none of our business. You people should do it there. So the issue of it is a numbers game. We were not looking about the e-levy and neya Ghana force or no mukasa mumpa na na kufa whether he like it or yes, he has to scrap it.